welcome back to the family gamers. And again here, back on General Spama Show. And today what's a problem because we're gonna do the rest of the story quest. Hopefully. Because you never know when it comes to this game. You know how it goes with the game that we don't know about do it. So, we'll find out because right now we're gonna be kicking some ass and taking some names. So, if you enjoy him, like and subscribe, kick some ass and do it the best. Control it. See you again. And you're also in the commentary from friend here, Spell Gamer.
Hi guys.
If you're interested in Scavenger more, which is as well on channel, it's Spell Gamer, and y'all play that join folks.
So you Dragoon.
Thanks, and my blind nose is killing me. Is it pretty bad? My nose is dying. I'm sneezing. Alright. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I'll replay the cutscene. I didn't risk it yesterday because I was like, meh, we'll find out today. Now, the question is, do you think I get done in this video?
I think you will.
Oh, yeah, we'll find out, right? Enter. What I'm curious about is after it's done over with, will this place still be here afterwards? Or will it just vanish?
Most of the places vanish, don't they?
Most of them do. Oh my goodness. Woo! Alright, so done to the re-scene, that's cool. I gotta say, those areas, awesome. Now, out of curiosity, CYNO compass? Wait, why can't you? Oh, you dirty cheese, that's like a cheese. Whoa. Alright, let's head in. Come on, no area, that's potential. Alright, I was looking for puzzles. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, any turn, look around. Nothing, alright. Whoa! Holy crapoly. I'm going to look around. Aha! So I'll be able to do doors. No, I'll look around! Oh, stop! Oh, nosy!
You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence. Sit tight until he comes to greet you.
Me? Sit still?
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended? Maybe we're not being kidnapped after all.
Oh, we
They
just
came
go
at the oasis by chance. They were waiting for us. Whoever the leader is here, they were obviously counting on us showing up.
Of course. I got to know who it is.
So this is the Temple of Silence. After leaving the rainforest, they hid themselves here.
Hey, look! That guy's coming back.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
What's your name?
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to see you, I forgot to introduce myself.
Okay, well, how do you found the name?
My name is Sethos.
Oh,
I'll be here if you
Sethos.
need me, but
That's his
I'm
name.
not planning on answering all of your questions.
Yeah, but I can always break your kneecaps and make you scream like a little sucker.
So we're free to explore by ourselves.
Yep. I mean, I'm not worried about you running off.
Hmm?
Cyrus is here. And unless I've misunderstood, you're all quite anxious to see him again.
I'm confused what the hell's going on.
He's right. Well, if we've got some time,
How's your game
might
going,
as well
Isabel?
take a look around.
Not too bad, thanks. Just doing a bit of power wash for a bit before I have something to eat.
Yeah. Alright, so we're able to talk there, right? I'll talk.
How's yours going?
Going interestingly.
Never imagined
Now we know what
true
the guy's name is that brought us here. His name's Sethos.
We've passed through these parts before, but never noticed anything.
He's gonna be a new playable unit we
That's
can
King
get.
Deshret's technology for you, I guess.
Yeah?
It borders on the miraculous.
It's gonna be him, Chlorian, and Siegewing
Amazing to
apparently,
think that
if
it's
the
been
rumors are true.
preserved intact
Oh, yeah,
all this
bro.
time.
just
Wary of
adorable.
our hosts. Still, at this point,
Anyone
we
hurt
can
that
be
kid, you're going to
confident
freaking
the
die.
professor is safe and sound. So that's something.
But I'm kind of more terrified of her hurting them because, with what she does. Yeah, that's all I think so.
Hey, Sethos. Have you got some time to chat?
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions for me? Not often.
No.
The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude.
Commander Wine being silent. Alright,
Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money. He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law. So, I told him that Cyrus had embezzled a large sum of mora from the desert.
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. The letter just said that he had uncovered Cyrus's secret. It didn't say what secret that was. Of course, Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him. Did exactly what he was told. And not much of an original thinker, though. It doesn't surprise me that he struggles academically.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't answer for him. I'm neither judging nor defending him. All you need to know is that he...
just by looking at this guy, he is definitely a 4-star unit.
Yeah?
Just by my judgment. I could be wrong.
Is that? He's the
I'm going to buy
general
character model and
everyone
go from there.
knows who he is.
Right, but back at the Oasis...
Like, if they
nobody
made
knows who
him,
he was for
C-Suite,
sure.
and Chlorine all 5, like, automatically know Chlorine's supposed to be a 5-star.
Asking is, have you
But if they
ever seen
made
a person
him one as well,
I've lived in
yeah, I
the
don't know.
desert my whole life. Guess you could say I've never had the pleasure.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
Of course it's not.
Come on, we've only just met. If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to. Nope, not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the Urakas of this world. Besides, we're well aware of what goes on at that place. Spies? It's not as clandestine as that. The city gates are wide open. Anyone's free to walk in. You can find out all you need to know just by walking around town and hearing the word.
See, those, I got one word. If you try to bother my friends, I'm gonna break your neck. Comprendi?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna take your neck and just snap it. Fair warning. Wait, without that.
Here he is.
He. That is not a he. That is a she. Well, what the hell? Catch boat down again. Cat's been bugging out lately. Now that is a ton of books. Literally.
Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos.
Bamon? Bamon?
Greetings, one
Am I
and
butchering his
all.
name? Probably.
I am Ba Moon,
Bamoon.
current leader
I
of
was
the
close.
Temple of Silence. I know why you are here, and I thank you for your patience. Bring him out.
Professor!
Cyrus, are you okay?
Ow.
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress.
Dude, you know, you realize how fast we can come to right to you and take your neck
Silence
off.
is of great importance to us. We
Why?
had to find a way to bring him back to us.
Why?
Cyrus owes me his life, And to the Temple of Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude. I let him go a long time ago, but now the time has come to demand payment.
Okay.
Wanted to end my feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me. But you got here so quickly. Just leave, CYNO. This is a matter between us two old men. You're all too young to get involved.
So that's why you didn't.
Too young. Aether or Lamine, maybe playing Lamine. They're like over 5,000 years old easily.
You only left in such a hurry to try.
I'll do 500.
They're way more than that.
Life catch up with you. No matter what.
They count multiple planets.
You shouldn't have come. That alone brought the.
And of course, this planet's the one that they got trapped on.
Didn't make us do anything. We came here for the same reason he did. To rescue you. We'd appreciate you telling us the truth. Otherwise, it seems a little unfair on everyone who had to stay behind.
My secrets are secret for good reason. Bringing them to light can only lead to misfortune. You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to speak of your past deeds to the students you nurtured as if they were your own children. You recognized our emblem because for many years you lived among us. Indeed, you all but became one of us. You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. Your own guilt convicted you.
Did what?
For you, Cyrus, are a traitor. You once shared your learning with us and joined us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis.
Wait, revive?
New opportunity.
Eh?
Then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left, taking with you Hermanubis' might and the wielder of his power.
CYNO.
We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe. You really know how to hold a grudge.
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his power?
And CYNO.
Does he mean you?
Professor, anything to say?
Moon is right. Came here once before.
Really?
They rescued me on the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was a scholar, he invited me to come here and revive the might of Hermanubis together.
Okay.
It was a great, daring plan, one shrouded in secrecy. The Temple of Silence had been bereft of Hermanubis for too long. The strength of its faith and its warriors were waning. Bamoon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis,
Human what now?
bodies of suitable vessels. If the experiment was successful, the spirit of Hermanubis
Ball fragments.
would then dwell within the vessel.
Hmm?
Many believers volunteered themselves.
And then killed them.
Experiment. But we soon discovered that the bodies of grown adults could not withstand Hermanubis' power. In the end, Bamoon offered his own adoptive grandson. One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and his parents agreed to release him into our custody in exchange
What?
for a small fortune.
Wait,
These two
what?
children were our only hope for hosting Hermanubis'
What is with experiments in this game?
For many years,
With what?
the Temple of Silence had been
On.
in possession
There you
of
go.
2
Can you hear me?
fragments from Hermanubis.
Guess I'll hear ya.
Okay.
As remnants of his
I'm about to get a new wire. God damn it. I'm about to break that layer.
exceedingly rare treasures.
You said, what's the deal with the something in this game?
To a room
Experiments.
prepared for the ceremony
Oh,
and instructed to
yeah,
approach
it
the
is pretty
fragments
bad.
whose power had been amplified. If, after some time, this power did not repel repel them, this would mean that they were suitable vessels.
Okay.
The original plan was for a 3-stage experiment: resonance, implantation, and recovery and observation. The resonance stage went quite smoothly for both candidates.
Okay.
As the second stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant the fragments one at a time? This would allow us to monitor the results after the first round and adjust our plan accordingly.
Hey, Jay, what up?
Alternatively, we
Hey.
could plant each fragment in a different vessel at the same time and compare their effects. But as I was deliberating, both bar fragments suddenly became active. They glowed with a light we had never seen before. I knew that if they were not implanted right away, they would disintegrate and be gone from the world for good. Our 2 vessels had both displayed great promise by successfully resonating with the fragments. Under the circumstances, the thought of implanting both fragments into the same vessel seemed out of the question. To preserve our faith and our power, we implanted each of them with a single fragment.
Ultimately, I ended the experiment and left, taking one of the children with me.
In recognition of your past contributions, I chose not to send someone to hunt down and kill you both. Your lives were spared, but I have paid a great price for your betrayal ever since. I have always wanted to see you, CYNO. Losing you and your Ba fragment dealt us a devastating blow.
Wow.
We've been in decline ever since you left.
I see. So that's how I gained my power.
Look, in essence, I borrowed your Ba fragment for a decade or so. Now you're seeking justice. If you want to take my life, then so be it. I'm an old man now anyway. But you cannot lift a finger against CYNO. He is the General Mahamatra. Your actions would be seen as a declaration of war against the Academia.
Damn.
I'm sure you don't remember anymore, dear CYNO, but you've met us all before. You were so young then, when we all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord. You and he, Sethos, you were our final hope.
I'm trying to see where they implanted it on them.
Return my power.
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long.
I literally don't see
It
it
is
anywhere
time
it
to
would be.
reclaim it.
Uh-oh.
Power is not yours to reclaim. CYNO was chosen by the gods. You cannot take what they have bestowed.
You are wrong.
Looks like there's gonna be a fight
He
happening.
was not the only one. My child, Sethos, has the same gift as he.
So those are your terms for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own. The Temple of Silence is an innocent party.
Back in just a sec.
It's because
Yep.
of my foolishness all those years ago that the Temple's glory has waned. And now I must take responsibility for the decision I made back then.
So what you're saying is, the power of one Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it can be implanted in him instead?
Divine power causes great suffering to those who wield it. How do you know that Sethos would be able to withstand it?
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is ours to bear. And your objections mean little given that you turned your back on us long ago.
Yep.
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea. However,
Don't listen to him, CYNO. That power is no more yours to give than it is his to take. You have to understand.
I know. But if this is a question of your freedom versus a fragment of power, then there is nothing to debate.
Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt, but in my view, there are a number of contentions here that still need addressing.
Yep.
Say that CYNO refuses to return his power. And you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort without planning for that possibility. You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well, my stance is, put the rest of your cards on the table. Then we can have a discussion.
Wait, those ears. So, we have a descendant of the Valuka Shuna in our midst. Splendid.
The Valuka.
Fate smiles upon us after all.
What the hell, the Valuka?
Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day.
Damn, he's gone. Oh, he's dying. He down. I think he died. Dang it. Yeah, he's jumping on death's door.
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
Hello?
Yeah.
Moon, you...
Take our
Can you hear
leader
me?
back to his room.
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Sethos. You must...
Grandfather, I know what you wish to say.
Don't give me spoilers quite yet, Jay. I want to actually see it for myself. So don't, no more spoilers. Because I'll be seeing it in about a few minutes.
I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase. Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years ago, the plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours. Still,
Personally, as Hermanubis person
no
needs to
use
go
talking
stay in the
about what
past.
is. We cannot change the past. I'm not like my grandfather. The Temple of Silence has a grand legacy and a sacred duty to fulfill. So it's somewhat inevitable for the leader to have an inflated sense of self. But I see things a little differently.
Well, I want to enjoy it, so don't,
temple
like,
has the same statue
wait till
that it
after the
once did.
cutscene's done, then you can, because
Time
then
has
won't be
worn
spoilers.
away at its prestige and change things almost beyond recognition. So I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave, except for Cyrus. My grandfather gave him his chance once, and now I'm giving the rest of you yours.
You have courage and wise judgment, kid. Reminds me a lot of Bamoon in his younger years. I truly wish that the temple would take an objective look at the academia of today.
Yeah, well, apparently adopted grandfather,
I'm sure
apparently.
you've seen that much
So how
has
they
changed
word it.
for the better. And things will only continue.
Well, we know he's
to
gonna be playable because you saw the
Why
also
not
vision on his side.
consider cooperating with the academia once more.
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open to persuasion. But it's a bit too late for that now, Cyrus.
No.
Tainari made a good point.
Caesar's grandfather is the one that was
He
coughing
said
up his
there has to
lungs.
be more to your plan than this, and I agree.
Boros?
You and Ba-Moon are
Bamoon.
after the Ba fragment. The professor will accept whatever fate
Cyrus
you
is just someone he took
out
in.
of a sense of guilt. I am the one who has a choice
Right.
to make. And that's how it was always going to be.
I figured he was a 4-star.
Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the professor, correct?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
I won't forsake my professor, nor do I intend to run from a problem that I must face sooner or later. Give me one night to make my decision.
That works. Then I'll be waiting to hear your verdict. CYNO. Oh, my grandfather still has a fair few things he wants to say to Cyrus, so I'll be escorting him back now.
Of course.
Are you sure about
Seriously, what's
negotiating
going on
with
with the
him?
textures?
I need to think this through. Everyone, let's meet again later tonight. Until then, take some time for yourself.
Alright, well, don't put too much pressure on yourself, CYNO. If you need any help working things out, just come and find us.
Okay, so what do I do now? Where's the night time? Still not the end of the quest. Wow. Holy shit. Hold on. Make it 20. Where am I going? That way. Let me tell you a normal domain. That is for dang sure. No, it hasn't. Like, I'm only speculating that's gonna happen because I saw a small picture on the internet. So I'm assuming I'll be getting to it soon.
Reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he would almost certainly never return. He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
I agree. My master Nephis says the same thing.
True.
Once Cyrus makes up his mind about something, he won't listen to reason.
So that's one thing. A few other things come to mind too. You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. So on that, I don't have anything to add. My own memories of this place are hazy though. Probably something to do with the overpowering presence of the Ba fragments. That might explain why I suffered from constant headaches and fevers as a child.
Oh.
I do remember having some fleeting moments of profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. But I don't recall much, only bits and pieces. I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back on it now, I suppose it was Herm Anubis' way of trying to encourage me, even if we couldn't communicate. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably
Yeah, I heard that
one of the
myself.
cornerstones of their whole faith.
Well, we'll see that when we get to it, you know.
Is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
No.
Don't forget your phone login.
I got that while I was out.
I need this power to protect Sumir. But the temple has the right to make the final decision over its fate, since it belongs to one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
Wait, one of the 7 pillars?
So I will challenge them head on, and win the right to wield this power for myself, fair and square.
Oh, here we go. We're into a fight.
This reminds me of something Alhaitham mentioned to me just before we left. He said that the Temple of Silence was originally founded by the ruling elite of the day. Traditionally, such organizations are bound by a strict and ancient code of nobility. Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or the rules laid down by their ancestors. I think we could turn that to our advantage. Go back to them with a proposal of our own.
Wow, and just like that, we've turned the tables on them.
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can, in terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
Great. And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find Sethos. We'll tell him that.
By the way, was he in the first one? I don't remember.
I'd like to take a look at his grandfather's condition.
Maybe it was like till the end of it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done the Silent Quest 1, which that's something you should really put as like so you can replay past story quests with fun. As an option. Damn. Wait, hold on. It does show its own location. Okay. Okay about that. It kind of is. Because, like, I had to teleport in here to get access.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a look at your grandfather?
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctors here. I doubt you'll be able to tell us anything we don't already know.
Only one way to find out.
Follow me.
I don't know yet.
Keep your voices down.
Because, like, technically it's a new area, kinda, but you can't use compasses in here. So I'm not sure.
Let's talk.
The Fontaine area, do you mean?
No,
Bahamut
on
has
Final
fallen
Story
into a
Quest.
deep coma,
Oh.
and his prognosis is quite grave.
I don't have it loud
I'm
because
sure that your
I
physicians
like
are
hearing
the
the
same
sound
conclusion.
from the actors.
He appears to have
Because
sustained
every time I play it
serious
up, it gets
injury
too
in his youth,
blaring, it makes my
which has
ears
been
hurt.
exacerbated over the years by the heavy burden of work and now by the effects of old
But I have the
age.
sounds maxed on for
Regretfully,
voicing
I must
in movie
inform you
scenes and
that
all that.
based
It's just like the
on what
background
I've
music, I
seen
had to have it
patients
turned down
in
because
similar condition,
when I normally
he
have
doesn't have
blended
long
my ears are
left.
pretty damn loud.
A few days at most.
Yeah. I've known for a long time.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently. You have a broader range of concerns and a more pragmatic approach. So tell me how we can end this on your terms. Let's find a way to bring all this to a resolution while Bahamut is still alive to see it. That's what really matters to you.
Ooh.
I know it.
Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that better than anyone.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now. Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently than the people we inherited it from. I accept, CYNO. This all began because of Hermanubis. So let's end it with the rite he himself created. Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, he sparred with the city's residents. He and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting over several days, winning the support of many fine people. That group of supporters were some of the first members of the Temple of Silence, and the sparring
Rite of
matches
Duel.
were enshrined as one of our founding rites, the rite of duels.
I know a little bit about King District because I've done every
That's where it all
damn
began.
quest in the game. It's one of the
Sounds
only ones that
very
are annoying to get hold of.
I'm in.
As a fellow vessel,
Like, I know he was basically friends with
your
Rukadabada,
ties to the Temple of
for
Silence
years.
run deep.
and then it was
So I will
thanks to
permit you to
Rukadabada that
participate
she was able to help him in his
Along with
uh,
your
vi-
chosen
uh,
companions.
area from
3 against 3.
the corrosion. Not corrosion.
Sounds good.
No, forbidden knowledge. That's it.
Corruption.
No,
I
forbidden
have
knowledge.
some
That's it.
additional terms. As the challengers, you must
That's why
win all three of your
Rukadabada
fights.
was in the Archon War.
And CYNO,
Ah.
both of us must put our Ba fragment on the line.
Oh, it was
The
Bizarre.
winner
Okay.
takes them both.
Oh.
Letting Cyrus leave with one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
None needed.
It just sucks though that Rukadabada, like, no one remembers
Temple
her
of Silence
except
must
the
release
Traveler.
Cyrus, and consider this past dispute resolved. If you win,
I do think that Traveller is like the god or goddess of time.
Then let's meet
Yeah,
at
I
the
heard that rumor
ceremonial
too.
hall tomorrow.
I guess we won't know until the Traveler gets their powers back. Alright, let me... Wait, the Zan domain, hold on. Hold the phone! The Zan domain! Cause if this is a domain, I won't be able to pull up this venue. Then what the hell is it then? I'm confused. Wait, I have that on I have that on max. What? Okay, some other reason I plus 4. Okay, that's weird. Very weird. Now where am I going? That way.
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
You don't say, Tenari.
turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
Oh.
You have to win. You need this power, both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a sign it thinks of you as its rightful owner.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself. Yeah, when you put it that way. I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself. Not everyone could have done that.
Exactly.
The Traveler and I will never lose.
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the civilization of the rainforest. It's just as Dia said. Prejudice has pushed people apart. But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamun cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Sethos is any kind of villain.
No, I don't think he's being an asshole.
Thinks his best.
Plus, though, I remember when they introduced him
Everything.
as a character, I thought, like, he was really CYNO's cousin or something. Wait, I gotta wait again? Ah! There. Oh, flips. Hang on. There. Happy game? So this isn't called the domain, but it's not that you can explore. Confusing?
Very.
Because usually when you're in a domain, you can pull up your pause menu with a little Paimon and you'll do stuff like normal. This is interesting. Damn. Yeah, not going that way. Okay, I know the... Damn, how big is this area? Bloody hell.
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Hermanubis, as our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst. This is our most sacred of ceremonies.
Well, not yet. You remember
No
that keyword yet.
disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. It is incumbent upon all
Ooh,
to observe
cool
the
arena.
duel with the utmost respect and reverence throughout the proceedings. Representing
Yeah.
the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
Defenders.
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these
Yeah.
years. I am surprised by your decision, Sethos.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, the Challengers.
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the order of battle.
Wait, what?
We come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will
Oh,
become
well, that won't
of the
work.
defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of Hermanubis himself is at stake here. Now, fight. Fight until the rightful victor is proclaimed.
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Wait, we have to get a fight fight?
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
Wait.
We have decided.
So have we. Let's begin.
Duelists.
Well, it makes sense because of what the melody said. That one melody in particular. Hey, it's upgrade from the dull blade to the silver sword. Wait, put that with my version I have used because I do not want to use one to give me. Let me use my version. But work on my traveler. I don't need a pre-built.
Don't forget, safety first.
Let's see. They gave a pre-bill! Oh, you damn jerks!
That'll make you regret it.
Little
And
bit too
wait,
much chatter from the audience over there.
Wait, on. Yeah, I know that part. I heard about that. Oh, wait.
Spring forth.
Whoa. They gave me 25,000 health? Holy crap.
Wow.
There goes one. Come here. You guys are weak. See, I can tell this is one of my traveler because I know my gear.
A swift end to the first bout.
Sounds like we're playing Sonari. I'm guessing.
Step forward. When you're both ready, you may begin.
Let's begin.
Okay. Yes, no, maybe.
Watch out.
Whoa, what the? What the shit?
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That'll be sick when we have to finally meet him. Oh, come on.
Hear everything.
Fire! Oh. Alright, I was dead. Why are we playing mom? This guy's cheating. Uh-oh. I said it that. Oh, whatever. Oh, you little turd.
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There. Well, I can never tell that I'm poison on it because I don't have a single weapon. And some ways you can't get it. What's that? Unless you did when they had the that other witch shut them up. Yeah, that is getting interesting.
Thus ends the second bout. We will now
Yep.
move to the third.
Now, are we
bout.
playing a CYNO or is it going to be just a
Please,
cutscene?
step forward.
I'm assuming
I'm
cutscene.
ready.
Because we just want mobs.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance
Ooh,
are
that'd be good.
binding.
Oh,
When you're both ready, you may begin.
here we go. What are you doing, Terrell?
Just going to Genshin for a few minutes.
Ah, I gotcha.
Am Sethos, vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamun, the leader of the Temple of Silence. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power.
See those coming up to the kicking your ass off.
And his light descend upon us. Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
I am CYNO, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you, I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler. who is
Most
not
likely,
afraid to get blood on his
CYNO.
hands.
That's my guess.
I understand his beliefs well, and I know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself
And
the people
Gotcha.
of the city. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below. Then I thought of you, CYNO. You and I both wield the same power. The lives we lead could not be more different. Each Ba fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So show me your answer, CYNO. Show me I can be more than more than the power I wield.
There's this group that I'm not subscribed to, but it's isekais and reincarnation shows. Farming Life is one of them there, right?
Yeah.
95% of the things, the comments are saying it needs season 2.
Nice. Alright, here comes the cutscene. Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo! There's running more combat! Wait! Caesar's style is more white than purple.
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer?
Wait, he's gonna fall on him. Whoa! That's a palm I don't recognize. Damn! Leg sweep. And kick up. Whee!
Fight's over. Do you yield?
Now that was a banger.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
Sick ass cutscene. If they keep on probing this for the actual like Archon quest at all, we're gonna be one hell of a treat.
I give his glory to you.
That's the fragment?
I've seen that light.
Yeah. Flashback.
That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on.
Really?
Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence. And
that looks kind of sick, actually, from the angle.
We became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization.
Shit.
Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one,
Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tainarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule Tula. The king of Kurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping...
Do I hear Fallout 4 music in the background?
That's why.
To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes.
Really?
Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule Tula Tainarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from...
Oh, really? Now it's gonna be based in Africa? That's not... Ooh, that's gonna be cool. I thought it'd be more island than that.
For far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
And he bounces out. Well, we won't know until we have to get to see what it looks like when we get there.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
I wonder if that, with Tanari getting the extra... Not Tanari, sorry. CYNO getting the extra power... Nah, I figured. Yep. I don't know. Oh, dang!
Grandfather.
Well, if I remember correctly, I think we should begin Natlan around August or September. Somewhere around there.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll miss him. I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah. He's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on at this point. At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
What's next?
Oh, the other level? Oh, okay.
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanubis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader.
Has CYNO taking over? Nope, he's not gonna do that.
But that's never going to work. as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia.
Exactly.
I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader. Sethos, I believe the honor should go to you.
Nice one's all done
Were it
there.
not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamu never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
You really think so?
I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end.
Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots. Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamu as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now meaningless?
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends, which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more. That's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos. You said yourself, times have changed. You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamoon's intentions from the very beginning was just to create enough pressure to force us towards a duel. That way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person. Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate the temple into the Academia by force. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the Academia too.
Damn,
So
that's what I'm getting
his
ready.
responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the Academia.
Oh man.
With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the temple.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these
Excuse me.
details.
Well, yawn there.
You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle. We had to find a way to mend
How's
the
your game
relationship
going?
with the Academia.
Not too bad, thanks. Just wandering around.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything, CYNO.
How's yours going?
As a gesture of our
Still in a
gratitude
cutscene.
to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge. The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, more than any other organization in existence today. In times when you need information that only we can provide, we will be here to support you. But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes. By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluka Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis. The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tainarian companions. They always stood by each other, from the founding of the Temple of Silence to the fall of Tuletula. The Tainarians who left Tuletula,
God damn, it seems long. Holy mackerel. I will on my time.
centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tainarians
I gotta say, though,
chose to
the
stay,
fight scene between
put their
Sethos
roots
and
in the
CYNO,
forest. In all
freaking
likelihood,
dope.
those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with the Temple of Silence.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen...
Hang on, I'm in the middle of a cutscene!
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my grandfather.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way, then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight. He was awful like that.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
AKA,
For an official delegation from the Academia to come and meet you in the desert. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. But once things return to normal, please come and visit the rainforest again. If we're going to work together, both sides have to get to know one another better.
I will. All right. Well, bye for now, everyone. I'll be seeing you.
Can I leave?
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Now, is that the end? Okay. Okay, so now it is the return to the Academia. So, I don't know. The weird thing is, this might have to be an area we can actually come back to. Because, like, right now... Like, I'm gonna deliberately leave and see if I come back in. Wait, what? Leave. If it's still here when we leave, then it tells me. But also, I'm about to end it here, god damn it. This is a long damn story quest. From yesterday.
Is it still going?
Yes! I'm not even kidding. I'm like, no way. You can go back in. What? Did I show on the map? Oh my god, you can actually go here now. It's actually a location on the map.
That's cool.
I can't
And terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. Terrifying indeed. You know what, I think I'm gonna end here for now because if I do any more, it'll be a long cutscene. I guarantee it. I bet it was in 10-15 minutes at least. Like, goddamn. Like, what we'll do is tomorrow, folks. I will do. Yeah, well, yeah, we got Primo Gems. That's fine. Oh my god, that scene was. Holy crap. That was intense, to say the least. But anyway, folks, I think I'm going to end here for now. So, Dragoonia and the Z&D Family Show, be a great time on these out, folks, was insane. I'm like, wow. Mind-blowing. But, as I was saying, tomorrow we will start it up from here, because then I'm like, if, say, I have like 5 residents of wait for stockpiling up, I can like, oh, I'm going to do that while I'm waiting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway though, if you enjoyed it, thank y'all for watching. Hope to see y'all on Genshin Impact. I'll see you video, and y'all want to say take care. I'll catch y'all next one. See y'all in the next video.